The Great Horned Owl. A large owl native to the Americas. It is an extremely adaptable bird with a vast range and is the most widely distributed true owl in its lands. It is a very large, powerful owl, with prominent ear tufts, and their call is a deep stuttering series of 4 to 5 hoots. This amazing bird was first seen in the Virginia colonies, and is the quintessential owl of storybooks. Join us, as we learn some interesting facts about the Great Horned Owl. The Great Horned Owl is generally colored for camouflage. The underparts of the species are usually light with some brown horizontal barring, while the upper parts and upper wings are generally a mottled brown, usually bearing heavy, complex, darker markings. All subspecies are darkly barred to some extent along the sides, and all great horned owls have a facial disc that can be reddish, brown, or gray in color and is demarked by a dark rim culminating in bold, blackish side brackets. The Great Horned Owl is the heaviest extant owl in Central and South America and is the second heaviest owl in North America, after the closely related but very different-looking snowy owl. It is heavily built, with a barrel-shaped body, a large head, and broad wings. Its size can vary considerably across its range, with populations in interior Alaska and Ontario being largest, and populations in California and Texas being smallest, though those from the Yucatan Peninsula and Baja California appear to be even smaller. Adult great horned owls range in length from 17 to 25 inches, with an average of 22 inches, and possess a wingspan of 3 to 5 feet, with an average of 4 feet. Females are somewhat larger than males. Mean body weight is 3.5 pounds for females and 2.5 pounds for males. Depending on the subspecies, maximum weight can reach almost 6 pounds. Great horned owls are some of the earliest breeding birds in North America, seemingly in part because of the lengthy nightfall at this time of year and additionally the competitive advantage it gives the owl over other raptors. In most of North America, courtship is from October to December, and mates are chosen by December to January. This species was once thought to be strictly monogamous, but recent analysis indicates one male may mate with 2 females simultaneously. Great horned owls typically adopt a nest built by another species in trees such as cottonwood, juniper, beech or pine, but may use cavities in live trees. Nests are varied in size and materials, depending greatly on which species originally built the nest, usually red-tailed hawks, other hawk species, crows, ravens, herons or squirrels. The newly acquired nest is lined with shreds of bark, leaves, downy feathers plucked from their own breast, fur, or feathers from prey, or trampled pellets. Pairs may roost together near the future nest site for several months before laying eggs, and due to nest deterioration, each nest is only used for 1 to 2 breeding seasons. Both members of a pair may stay within the territory outside of the breeding season, but they roost separately. There are usually 2 eggs per clutch, but clutches range in size from 1 to 6 eggs, with over 3 being uncommon, and over 4 being very rare, depending on environmental conditions. The incubation period ranges from 28 to 37 days, averaging 33 days. The female alone usually does all the incubation and rarely moves from the nest, while the male owl captures food and brings it to her, with the first nightly food delivery typically occurring soon after dark. The young weigh 1.2 ounces at birth on average and can gain about 1.2 ounces a day for the first 4 weeks of life, with typical weights in the range of 1.8 or 2.2 pounds by 25 to 29 days for males and females respectively. When first hatched, the young are covered in whitish-gray down, with some brownish about the wings. Gradually the soft juvenile downy plumage comes through the down, being typically a cinnamon buff color, but with variable hues predicting the eventual color of the mature owls. The extent of down gradually diminishes, developing mature-looking plumage by late summer, although many first-year birds still have scattered bits of down into autumn. By late autumn, first-year birds look similar to adults but with a slightly warmer, reddish tinge, less well-developed ear tufts and a smaller white throat patch. The young birds stay in an area ranging from 13 to 52 hectares from the nest into fall, but will usually disperse up to several thousand hectares by the end of fall. The great horned owl is not considered a globally threatened species by the IUCN. Including the Magellanic species, there are approximately 5.3 million wild horned owls in the Americas. Most mortality in modern times is human-related, caused by owls flying into man-made objects, including buildings, cars, power lines, or barbed wire. Great horned owls seem to be the most long-lived owl in North America. Among all owls, they may outrank even the larger Eurasian eagle owl in known longevity records from the wild, with almost 29 years being the highest age for an owl recorded in North America. In captivity, the record for the longest-lived great horned owl was 50 years. So, what did you think about the great horned owl? Were you aware that they do not build their own nests? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching.